Hello, this is Dr. Rick Ofer. I'm here to introduce this module on persuasion. And you know what? This is a great module. Wouldn't you think it's a wonderful thing to be able to get people to do what you want them to do and have them believe it's their idea? That is the essence of persuasion, and we are going to get into that in a great amount of detail in this module. Now I know that the reading doesn't seem that long, but it is jam-packed with details and ideas, and you're going to love it because everyone does. It's the most wonderful chapter that you've probably ever read in your whole life. Yeah? Look, I'm using some of the techniques of persuasion right now. I'm getting you to believe ahead of time that you're going to like this. I'm pulling in the idea that other people have liked it. In fact, this part of the course comes from a book that I've written, so I know what I'm doing here, right? So I'm teaching you some of the tricks of persuasion, and they're not just tricks because you really need to use these things as an administrator to get people to do what needs to be done for the good of the organization. Robert Cialdini is one of the guys who studied persuasion, and there's a video here that talks about his principles of persuasion that he's discovered. It's a fascinating 11-minute video, and I think that you should memorize it and apply it in everyday situations. Well, before I go on and on, I just want you to know that there's some great information here that you're going to need as an administrator. You're going to learn about how the context of a persuasion attempt is really important. That's called the frame. And we talk about frames in direct practice social work as well. How to get the client to view his or her situation in a certain way. Well, we do that when we're doing persuasion attempts as well. So the context is important. The information that we're presenting, we have different ways of giving that information. And that's how we send the message. There's also a lot of other aspects of the communication style that you'll want to read about and try to memorize. Because if you can do these things, people will follow your lead. And as a manager or as an administrator, that's a very important talent. In fact, I always wanted to have my superpower be the power of persuasion. So I've studied it and I try to use it when I can. It doesn't always work, and there's actually a video there as well in this module about a failed persuasion attempt that I think is pretty funny. Anyway, do the reading, watch the videos, apply the material, and don't just do it like while you're taking the course, but go out into your workplace, go to your family, go to your friends, just do it out in public and see if you can become more persuasive. That would be the goal of this module, and I hope that it succeeds. In fact, I'm sure that you can do it if you give it your best shot.